Okay guys, so we definitely have some exciting information here today regarding Call of Duty World War II. Now is about the time in which we should be seeing some sort of teaser trailer, reveal trailer, end of April, early May. We're really getting into this period where Call of Duty World War II, at least for this game, at least for this cycle, it's gonna happen real soon. We're gonna see some information real soon, and the trailer is expected to come very soon. And now we finally have some teasers, or I guess more of like some leaks, basically saying that, you know, the trailer could be coming as soon as tomorrow. This weekend during the NBA playoffs, tomorrow. It's getting really insane. So I'm gonna go through a couple of the different sources here. I think even if you just look it up, you'll find a bunch of different sources. It's been circulating around the community, and usually when these like higher up, I guess I can almost say establishment game companies, game media outlets like IGN and stuff like that, when they get this information, usually they're getting it from reliable sources. They're right with Activision. They do all these interviews, they do all the reveals, they get sent out. So like, it's right there, and I think definitely you have to take this pretty highly here. This is not something fake or anything. This is something that very well could be happening. So that being said, let's get started with talking about these sources and what we're exactly going to be seeing within this trailer. So, you know, what time we're going to see the trailer, what day we're going to see the trailer, and then the contents within the trailer, whether or not it's going to be just campaign and multiplayer zombies. You never know what they're going to do, man. This is Sledgehammer Games. This is a new company. This is only their second game. They could throw anything at us. So let's really get ready here. Let's think about all the possibilities, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start here with one of the articles. I'll leave a link to the article in the description below, and basically this is just a segment from the article talking about this situation. Basically says, Player One is reporting that Activision will finally unveil the first trailer for the game as soon as tomorrow afternoon, showing off Sledgehammer Games' work on the forthcoming game. There are also rumors that the trailer could be broadcasting on television this weekend as well, perhaps during the NBA playoffs, similar to how Call of Duty reveals have gone in the past. I remember specifically, pretty sure it was Black Ops 2, they had that, although I think they realize a lot less people are on TV, but I think especially for the NBA playoffs, maybe that probably is a very good marketing move for Call of Duty to have a trailer on a highly watched event. So they've done that before, they could be doing it again, and obviously it's basically right around now, this weekend, all this stuff is going on, so it could be happening. Now, the thing with tomorrow is very interesting. The tomorrow date has been floating around. I know the Long Sensation, and he's a YouTuber, he's had a bunch of leaks as well, become, you know, basically correct with past Call of Duties and stuff, and he's pretty good with the teasers and with trailers and when they're coming out. He just has his own sources, and he's also saying that's been floating around that's going to be tomorrow. So how that's going to be tomorrow, not so sure. I think maybe they can just do a surprise drop on the YouTube channel, new trailer, and it just drops, the articles cover it, and then they do a proper reveal live stream this weekend. And again, we'll go through the different possibilities, but that's a possibility right now. Now, there's also a different article. Now, this is actually from IGN, not IGN like the website, but people talking to IGN. They're basically discussing like, oh, we're going to have this new thing this weekend or something, or new game releasing or new information. And someone was like, oh, like what exactly could this be? And the guy responds, over the weekend we will get some cool news, and there will be something big happening next week, probably by the time we record this show next week. Now, obviously, it's a bit vague. It is around the same time when Call of Duty is revealed, so that's why people look at this and say, well, it probably is Call of Duty, big news, right around the time in which Call of Duty is annually revealed every year. Could be Call of Duty, but now someone responded to this article on Twitter, and it's a verified account, okay? And he said, I venture it starts with a C and ends with Call of Duty World War II. And obviously, that's very interesting because there's actually some sort of guy at Kotaku, which is another pretty popular gaming website. And obviously, I guess they're aware of a lot of the teasers and leaks. And the fact that he actually just flat out said that is pretty weird. So I feel like sometimes they're not, I thought they would be like not allowed to even mention that stuff, and they had to keep it quiet as possible and really tight, but I guess he's just flat saying that this new announcement this weekend, he ventured to say that it starts with a C in Call of Duty World War II, like he just flat out says it there. So I don't know, man. I think the chances right now, very high. And now they're talking about this weekend. Other sources have been saying tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Friday. You know, Call of Duty and Activision, they've recently been doing a lot of different Friday reveals, Friday releases. Call of Duty now annually releases on a Friday. It used to be a Tuesday. So it's very possible that it could be Friday. This weekend is just right around the corner, 2 days from now, basically. So could be that as well. But I think overall, everyone in the gaming community is pretty much in agreement that we're going to be seeing some sort of reveal tomorrow, in 2 days, within the next 2 days or so. This weekend, it's getting freaking crazy. So I don't know, man. That's the stuff with the reveal right now. Some of the sources, there are definitely a ton of other sources. These are just two pretty interesting ones I took for you guys. But now let's talk about the contents of the trailer, because that's very interesting as well. Now, I want to go back to Black Ops 3, because if you think about Black Ops 3, the game reveal trailer, I just teased it for you guys, but the reveal trailer was said not to be a campaign trailer, but a game trailer. They specifically said this is a game trailer. They were asked like, oh, was that multiplayer in the trailer? And they just said, no, it's a game trailer. That being said, with Sledgehammer Games, is a new company, only 2 games in, they could throw anything at us. They can throw campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. I definitely know how they know how much zombies is popular. If you see their Twitter, they're very active with different stuff like that. They're very active in the community. Michael Condrey especially, and all these guys going to Schofield, they're all really active. They're teasing all the boots on the ground stuff. So I think they would be the ones out of anyone to really throw something crazy at us. Now with Black Ops 3, we saw a campaign, we saw multiplayer, and we saw a couple of seconds of zombies. And right at the end, just like the zombie coming out. Obviously, it wasn't a lot, but it was something. It was cool to see a zombie, you know? So, that being said, I do think, obviously, it's basically confirmed that every Call of Duty will not have zombies. So, you get that out of your head. It's definitely going to be zombies, you know? But what it will be exactly could be as little as what we saw with Black Ops 3, which is a little zombie, or it could be as more as a couple actual seconds of a zombie moving down an actual map, or maybe a picture of the map, or maybe like an eerie setting with Nazi zombies. I think, especially with a Call of Duty World War II seems almost 100% happening at this point, it would make sense to see some sort of Call of Duty World War II Nazi zombies based game mode in this reveal trailer. That would be so freaking insane. I think they're on track to do that regardless of it being in the reveal trailer or not. Like if we don't see it tomorrow or on Saturday, whatever, I do think it's still very possible. And we'll go through different videos really talking about how we're probably going to see some sort of old style World War II zombies game mode regardless of anything we know. I think Nazi zombies especially, that would be sick. I don't know if they're actually going to call it Nazi zombies. I think that would be a bit of a ripoff, but I really want to see what they do, man, with a World War II style zombie. So, I don't know, man. I'm really freaking ready. Really ready to see what they're going to do here. We're finally going to be able to see what Sledgehammer Games is going to bring to us in the form of a World War II COD. It's like ironic that the first company to give us advanced movement is now set to give us the first game back to boots on the ground, and not even back to modern era, all the way back to World War II times. Like, this is going to be crazy to see what they pull off, and I am pretty confident that, you know, it will do pretty well. I do not think it would live up to the success of any Treyarch game. I think you have to be realistic about that, but I do think it should be a pretty solid Call of Duty, as they sort of seem to understand what people want. They want boots on the ground, they want old style COD, and we're gonna get that, you know. So we're gonna see if we really want it. Hopefully community doesn't say, oh, I really want Extinction back, I really want, you know, just a bit more movement, not a lot, but a bit more movement. I know that's gonna happen, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully this game is really good, and COD World War II, man, it's gonna be exciting to see what they. I do think Sledgehammer Games could pull it off. I really do. I think they're a really confident, innovative guys, and they know what they want to do. They pulled off Advanced Warfare pretty well. I think Advanced Warfare was actually a very enjoyable COD. It really was. It was an enjoyable COD, you know? So for COD World War II, it can only get better, I feel like. It can only get better. So seriously, guys, give this game a chance. We're going to see the gameplay style tomorrow. I just don't... I need to make another video, man, because I have to talk about their style. Like, what is it going to look like, you know? Because I feel like with Sledgehammer Games, it was almost a mix between sort of this modern-esque of like, let's think about like MW2, how like sort of how clean it looks, and MW1, or COD 4, MW2, MW3 had this sort of clean, modern-ish look, and Trek games, they usually have sort of more of a cartoony look to some extent. Black Ops 3 went away from that a bit. But Sledgehammer Games Advanced Warfare, it's like a mix between those two. It was a mix between a modern look and a cartoony look. But this new World War II COD, are they gonna go completely all out, just insane new engine and crazy stuff? Is it gonna be a mix like before? I don't know. I don't know really. We're really gonna have to see what they do. There's a lot of different possibilities, and yeah, it's exciting, man. It's definitely exciting to see what they're gonna pull off here. So very confident this year. A lot confident than I was last year. Last year was pretty depressing, honestly. Just thinking that the next year would just be so depressing, and it has been really. But this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be really cool. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.